Let's talk about feelings. Let's talk about gloves. What's up everybody, it's Mads here from Mads76. It's lockdown 3.0. I'm back in the summer house, I've got the heater on, and I thought I'd give you guys a quick first impressions look at these new Montane Prism Gloves. So my plan today is to give you a first impressions look, go over some key points about these gloves, and hopefully give you some kind of verdict at the end. So these are the Montane Prism Gloves. These are in size large. They cost me £41, but they've got an RRP of £45. They claim to weigh 60 grams and they pack away really small in their own stuff sack. They have a pertex outer shell with a DWR finish, which basically means that they're water resistant and they're not waterproof. And that outer shell is actually made from 100% recycled materials. So for those eco-friendly people out there like myself, this is a really good thing. So the inside of these gloves, they've got a PrimaLoft fill, and they've also got this brushed micro fleece liner. Now the PrimaLoft fill construction is their PrimaLoft Gold, which is advertised as being 55% made from recycled materials as well. Now these gloves, they come with elasticated wrists. They've also got an elasticated cuff, so you've got 2 layers of protection keeping that wind and cold out. Just popping these gloves back on. They're also touchscreen compatible. They've got the fingertip and thumb touchscreen compatible materials, making it easier for you to use your electronic devices. So without pointing out the obvious when it comes to warmth and weight, these gloves do have some really good pros and a few cons that I'd like to go over. So just after a few uses, the warmth to weight ratio is phenomenal. Each time I've used these, I've actually found myself taking them off where my hands have got so warm. Now these pack away really well into my jacket pockets and I hardly notice that they're there. And to some degree, with the touch screen compatibility, they're really good for using your electronic gadgets like your smartphone or your GPS without having to take your gloves off. Now as much as I really like these gloves, there are a few cons that I'd just like to go over. So firstly, these gloves do not come with any palm grip. Now they also don't have that adjustable elasticated wrist that I know so many of you guys would like. So one thing that I do think is missing from these gloves is a little hook and clip system on the gloves so you can link them together when you're not using them. And that's the same with the stuff sack. There's a big risk of you losing this because there's no hook and clip system, leaving it with the gloves. So that is my first impressions look at the Montane Prism glove. It's a really good glove. I'm finding them super warm when I've used them in the cold, and so far I would recommend them. Like I said, this is only a first impressions look today, and I'll do a review in about 6 months' time once I've given them some proper use. Okay, so a bit of an update since recording my first impressions video just the other day. I've just noticed on the gloves, as of today, that there's already signs of wear and tear showing, which I'm not impressed with. So we've got stitching that's already coming undone on the tech compatible fingertips. Now I've not used these gloves very much at all. I've had them since the end of December, so I probably got about 8 uses out of them because I haven't had to use my gloves every single day on my walks. So just really wanted to highlight that wear and tear that's already appeared. So I will be reaching out to Montane just to see what their verdict is. Everything else seems fine. The stitch quality on the rest of the glove, the PrimaLoft, I'm happy with everything, but that is certainly worth noting to anybody wishing to purchase these gloves.